and then just control mid-game with the Jace and Aatrox power. You have great range damage and poke later on. Both of these drafts feel fantastic. I think in a lot of ways, Hanwha got everything they wanted here. They have that strong laning phase with Viper's Draven. They get a kill early from a mistake from Beryl. You get that cash in, and that's something we don't normally talk about. It's like, what if somebody makes a mistake?
Rascal's in trouble, though. This wave is huge, and this is level 3 Elise. She had to take the Wolves to get it, but it's still level 3 as Rascal is trying. Nice flash, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Clid has the aggro. He's got Repel.
Croco decided to go bottom side here, grabs bottom Scuttle. Doesn't want to interact with the Elise top side, it looks like. And it's going to look for a gank here, but...
Flash from Croco. Will it happen? There it is. Flash over the wall, and a little bit slow on the Q, so Zeka just flashes away. Totally fine. Well, I say that, and he moves up. He is going to have to ult away.
And, like, this is reminiscent of the Hanwha versus T1 series.
Clid in position. This should be pretty elementary. That is the Cocoon and the Silence, and Life says, thank you very much.
We're going to get some extra time here alone. No way this works, right?
Rolling Death actually nearly able to take out Beryl, and not quite able to take out the Rift Herald, but Beryl is quite low. I thought maybe they would try to get aggressive onto Beryl, but he's got Flash.
Okay, they're looking for a fight here, though, with Clid.
Yeah, Orenhorn comes through. They have nothing to interrupt it. That's one knock-up and one flash that they get out of this. And even the ultimate here out of Croco, as Fate not in a great position. Life with the Soraka gank. As the Silence here going to delay the flash of Fate. Can he get out? Will he survive the damage of this Kassadin? It's so close, but Zeka will pick up the kill. He had like no damage with just Tyr and Catalyst.
You know, pushing this wave, and now he's going to grab another plate while they try to defend this Rift Herald.
They're going to go on to the Elise here. Not 100% sure about that, as we have some Portal Combat in the bottom river.
This should crash through, so a lot of extra money here for Fate, but the Draven can actually proxy this wave.
As Dirk purchased, and a couple more longswords for Rascal, who...
And so yes, he will be stronger later, but so will Zeka in a much bigger way.
Uh-oh. Rolling Death? No! Life takes it again!
Life actually is chasing that Kassadin down the lane, but yeah. This is a little bit tragic for Viper. As Cocoon here.
So close, too.
It
looked like an execute.
copy.
He's like, crap.
Unlucky.
He's like, it's okay, it's okay.
막 뛰게 잡네.
This is what I say, Life, you can see his face on the player cam. Like, they want to use it. This is a great team fighting comp if they can get Zeka, or rather Viper, the gap closer.
Clid's trying to get in there, but the knockups are good. It is not stolen away as a stun goes on to King.
There's the cash-in.
And there's the cash-in. We finally do get it, and no eye will be kept here for the side of DRX.
So very rapid pace and exponential paces. 11:32.
Giga Draven in a amazing spot. And in this spot, where you've got a Maokai and an Aatrox in your face, you're feeling much better compared to game number 1. As now Rascal getting flashed on by Viper. He has to flash away. This does mean that Viper a little bit less mobile.
He's less mobile, but who's going to catch him? You know, is the question. Rascal, if he tries to come in here for the flank, he dies. I actually think the aggression there is correct. Now, the longer this fight goes here, before this, and then wait for that Kingen engage.
Yeah, as long as the poke is hitting, it's going to be a good spot here for DRX, but Kingen is trying to pull the trigger, and he does, as the Maokai ultimate is actually huge. It zones everybody away for so long, and now Kingen a bit left alone.
Don't advise. Do not advise.
Not only the obvious Jason Ezreal, but Heimer and Maokai. And not to mention your top lane will also
Beryl.
As Beryl's dead.
Really unfortunate. He's going to find someone.
Okay, that's going to be Life, just left alone. And he will be rooted up by the Nature's Grasp. Even throws out the Wish. That's not enough. Massive, especially with the Ornn, which, as we do, Zeka is getting a little bit bullied, but...
And it's very early, I think, in this composition for this.
Uh-oh, he's not going to get the kill. He finally does. Kingen looking for a bit more, but the Aatrox, very scary now. He is going to go into the World Ender. Kingen does have Flash. And so they're trying to pick off Rascal here right before this goes. This Infernal Drake fight happens. They've got 30 seconds, a lot of damage already from the Kassadin here onto Rascal. Maokai ultimate used.
No ultimate here. HLE should feel amazing about this exchange.
See how it goes. Australia is in, and they are trying to just dunk on top of Rascal, but he will flash away. Clid in a rough spot, but a big knockup from Kingen. Immediately a kill does come out from Fate, and finally Zeka pulls the trigger, but it's a little bit too late in this fight. They've already lost their front line, and Zeka will go down as Duckdom just shreds.
And DRX gonna take Infernal Soul here, 23-30.
Wow.
And
Here from Kingen. They will have to let this one go.
so Baron and Infernal Soul. Clid? Question mark?
Well, Soraka is coming up here with the cast, and he's buying a lot of time, but he's going north. So, okay. Well,
6-0 kill score. They were so ahead.
and they're trying to punish Fate here, but it's very under turret.
Duckdom's 13,000.
And Krako's in second.
Barrel ults him, he has to cleanse.
Yeah. Into the brains.
I just want to make it clear because it's not like, oh man, Viper's playing badly. He just can't hit stuff.
Yeah. Well, he can Whirling Death. They're trying to get Barrel here, as that's not going to work. The Maokai angle, very interesting. It's going to zone away a bit, but it's not quite as high value.
Now pretty useless. He needs more time to get that cooldown back offline, and this is actually pretty huge that there's no Maokai ult now here.
And if it's a long fight, this is going to happen, right? The poke is massive now. It's Infernal Soul.
They're trying to get on
DRX is calm.
Trying to get on top of Zeka here. He's doing a ton.
He's getting poked out at the same time by Barrel. Yeah, he's just going to be zoned out. He does have TP, which could be pretty important in this one.
Keep your eyes on that Krako ultimate. If that comes back up in this fight, it's going to be massive. So his health bar is important, and where he stands and how could potentially be picked is very dangerous for the side of DRX. Zeka going for the flank angle here, level 18.
Yeah, level 18 Cassidon. You've got a fed Draven. Life, can you find an angle to do damage? Can you find an angle to engage? Because you need it. You can't just get poked out. And look at this, Viper almost died. He almost died in one combo.
Now they can just take this. Krako's ult's coming back up.
He's got some lifesteal. He's able to hit Rascal one time, who does take a massive chunk. Life Esports giving themselves a chance to get into the pit now.
DRX having Fate on this flank angle, looking for Clid.
Oh god, he's so low.
There's the Maokai ult.
Oh, they're getting out of the backline though. Duckdom in a little bit of trouble. Zeka goes forward. He's gonna get knocked up. There's that Gnaw. It's gonna help him. A massive knockup from Kingen, trying to zone them away, but everybody jumps in, and it's a steal from Clid. They get the Elder, and we see Viper now has the front line, and he has targets to acquire because everybody jumps into the pit, and they can't get the Elder Drake. Zeka now frontlining, he's able to do it for his team, and Viper will just try to run them down, and he will get the execute here onto Krako, as Rascal will be forced to flash, but he's barely staying alive.
Insane, because if Clid does not...
Oh, they're waiting for Clid to come over just to make sure, as, okay, there's the smite. Interesting, still trying to figure that one out, but either way.
If this smite from Clid does not go off, I think DRX smashed this fight.
Absolutely.
Zeka over here on top of Duckdom, but look at Viper when the ult comes out. It's actually blocked for him, and he's able to close the gap here. He's just trying to help Clid secure this with smite. As Kingen's just like, I could buy some time here. Then it still becomes a 50-50. He gets it. Viper's at full health. He gets back. He's got the front line. He just two-shots people. It's crazy. If they miss this smite, though, this fight goes completely differently.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Zeka would be dead, Life would be dead, and Viper would be alone against Elder Drake.
And they did so much to try to buy that space for Clid, and ultimately it was a 50-50. Ultimately, Kingen's knockup, doesn't matter, still a 50-50. He nailed it on the Elise again. Zeka, I mean, if he gets a combo off on somebody here, they will die to the Elder in the last few seconds of it, but it's now fading away. The Baron buff can help them siege up here.
They're not able to get through. Clid is going in, he gets the flash cocoon, he's gonna lock up Fate, as Fate eventually will go down. We leave him alive there for just a second, but it does not matter. Ezreal ult.
Duckdom has to carry this fight somehow if they're gonna
still have a minute on Baron, so
Zeka empowering these ults.
Going in, he's got Zhonya's, he's looking for kills as Barrel has to flash. And yes, this will just be a free inhibitor for them as 5v4 with Baron. They do take it down. As Zeka's like, what, how dare you?
A situation here where DRX need vision to hit that poke because they need it before the fight starts. If anyone gets picked,
they have to hit it, right? They have to get something done. The Maokai ultimate has to be used to try to save Fate, but he is all alone and one shot by Viper, essentially. Down goes the Heimer. This game is over. They're able to hit the spike, and they are able to now just dive directly into the team.
Hello!
Yep, that's an Ornn behind them, and now they've got Wish and Kassadin and a Draven right in front of them. Now Viper is a little bit out of position, but it doesn't matter because Zeka is here. He's going 1v5. He's just trying to take them all down. He still has Zanya, so that's totally fine, as he will actually get sniped there by Duckdom.
TP coming through here.
Here we go again.
Barrel.
That time it's going to be Barrel, as he does get taken out by Clid.
Even with the support down here with no turrets, I mean, Barrel was struggling to get in there to set those turrets up. That's why he died. There's still a lot of poke.
This is Kingin. I mean, he's really tanky. You're not going to be able to get through him. He has Stone Plate as they throw everything into an Ornn and maybe a moment of tilt. 4v5 not going to happen. This should be how the Life Esports game, as they are able to take a massive Elder Drake fight. Clid is able to hit the smite, and now they should be able to push and end this one.
They didn't play it slow. They didn't use their poke. They're trying to use everything on the Ornn and try to burst him down. Well, as you say, he has Stone Plate. Well, and he catches. Doesn't matter, I think, ultimately. But Rascal just going to watch the fireworks.
Yeah. Down it goes. That's the Nexus. Zeka very much happy with the way that this game... Yeah, one Draven auto is also like 5 people flashing the pit at the same time. Like, how do you stay cool in that moment? It's just insane stuff.
And Clid had, you know, a big frustrating misplay on the top side of the map right before that, right? He still stays calm under pressure.
Yeah.
That's the experience this player has. We showed the histories of all these players, and I think a lot of people are surprised based on Clid's recent form of how consistent he has been throughout his career and how long he's been a top player.
He had a lot to say here at the end. I couldn't quite catch what he was saying, but seemed a little bit frustrated, perhaps with himself, perhaps with how difficult this game was. Because this is one of the...